Right, good afternoon folks, how are you all doing? I'm here with another contest reminder, but before all of that, it's the housekeeping. So I am smoking my Stanwell Freehand, which was a gift from Jason Dagner when he came over to visit the UK as part of his tour of Europe. It's a beautiful pipe, I love it to pieces. Thank you so much, buddy. And in this, I am smoking some Epiphany. I love this tobacco. I absolutely adore this stuff. But anyway, it's not a tobacco review today. I'm talking about, like I say, contest reminder. In theory, well, in practice, I uploaded one yesterday. But in reality, I shot that video over a week ago. So I'm not doing 2 in 2 days. It's technically a week apart, but you know, the joys of editing and laziness and being busy means that you shoot a video and you often don't upload it on the same day. So I'm going to go through the prizes. Too much talking, not enough smoking as usual. So, the contest, the name for my vapour. As I said, don't comment on this video, comment on the original video, links in the bucket down below. The prizes. So, because you're naming a new tobacco of mine, you're obviously going to win some of that tobacco. So, you will get half a litre of the as yet unnamed vapour tobacco. And this is the jar it's going to come in. So, that will be filled up tomorrow. And I will announce the winner in, what, three days' time. I struggle to smoke and talk to the camera, so put that down for a second. So, other aspects of the prize fund. Now, as many of you know, I'm quite a big cigar smoker as well as a pipe smoker, and many of us suffer from TAD, tobacco acquisition disorder. Well, I suffer from cigar acquisition disorder, and I have a very large collection in 4 or 5 humidors. One's a big cabinet one, and I'm in the process of starting to build a new one because I'm running out of space. But to help me a bit, there's going to be some cigars in this prize fund, and all but one of these are Havanas, and the one that isn't a Havana is now a 9-year-old Brazilian Puro, and they are phenomenal. I will quickly tell you what the cigars are that are up for grabs. A 1999 Vegas Robania Unico, a Quitero Berevas, it's only from 2011, Partagas Super Partagas. I've never come across these before. I got these on holiday and they are phenomenal cigars. I've almost demolished the box. A 2005 Partagas Serie number 4. I am feeling quite generous today, obviously. I was saving those. Now I only have 2 out of the 3-pack left, but whatever. And then there's a 2003 Partagas Serie de Connoisseur number 3. These, in my opinion, are one of the, in my top 3 or 4 cigars I've ever smoked. These are out of this world. There's sometimes a problem with plugging on them. So fingers crossed the one I'm sending you doesn't. It feels fine, doesn't feel there's any lumps inside it, but as long as it's not plugged, it's one of the greatest cigars you will ever smoke. Smoke them slowly. Then there's a 2009 Punch Royal Selection number 12, which are no longer produced. It's a slightly creamier version of the Punch Havana. 1998 Le Hoyo du Dauphin. Not my favourite Le Hoyo, but definitely up there. The Dauphin is one of my favourites, but I'm out of those at the moment. And considering the cost of a box of those over here in the UK, I can't afford to buy a box of those. There's a Vegueros. Veguerosos. I can never pronounce this name correctly. I don't know the age, but based by the way the box is done and the Habanos seal in the top corner and the Cuban government seal on the bottom, it's over 10 years old. So I can't date it any more than that. So it's at least 10 years old. And there's also an extra treat in there. There is a Montecristo number 3 from the late 70s, and they are fucking amazing. I only had 2 of those. I've smoked 1, and again, because I'm in quite a good mood this morning, that is in there on the prize fund. And I say there's also a 2004 Alonso Menendez number 10, which is, I say, Brazilian Puro. Phenomenal, earthy, dark, smoky tobacco. Oh, there's no real complexity to it. It's just like a lovely, it's almost like a really nice Kentucky pipe tobacco. They're phenomenal. So yes, moving on. So you've got these cigars, this 100-gram jar of tobacco. I'm going to be throwing in a drum of GLP's Odyssey. This is, again, phenomenal tobacco. But wait, there's still more to come. There was a couple of pipes. One of which is a Wilson's Famous Faces William Shakespeare clay pipe from the previous batch. They've just restarted making them again. And this is the clay pipe you will win. It's William Shakespeare. Quite a heavy clay. The shank is very wide just there, but they're all very, very unique, all very, very different. They don't all get the mould 100%, but they all have their own, these interesting, unique little characters. And then the main prize, as far as the pipe goes, which I just had in my hands a moment ago. It is a Peterson Dunmore Classic B10. This is a pipe I bought 2-3 years ago, and I just never got around to smoking it, basically. So it's a classic Peterson B10 shape, done in a beautiful, highly polished red, cherry red finish. It's an extremely beautiful pipe, and I say I just never got around to actually smoking it. There are a few little teeth marks just on the stem. I'm a bit of a clencher, and I always, when I buy a new pipe, I always weight it. So if anybody wants to get a bit of toothpaste on that, they're welcome to. I'm not the most experienced at pipe restorations, so I haven't had a go on this pipe. I will chuck in one of these amazing pipe tampers. I think I've still got one left. If not, you'll get a pipe tamper of some description. It screws out. You've got a tamper at the bottom. You've then got a reasonably flat scraper for scraping dottle out at the end of the bowl. I'll throw in a selection of my favourite Freiburg and Treya snuffs and a few other of my favourite snuffs that are out there. And of course, as with all competitions that I do, get a nice selection of quality English tea. So yeah, don't forget to enter. It closes in a couple of days, and so far that is the prize fund. Chances are there'll be a few extra bits, find a few bits and bobs here and there, and you may also get some more of my tobaccos I make for Gauntleys under the Gauntleys House Blend name. So yeah, thanks for watching, and please enter the competition. I'm looking forward to drawing this. Got it already down to a sort of shortlist in my head, but I can still be swayed with other suggestions. So until later, folks, I shall see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.